Easily fixed. That should work. So, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon, here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where the broadcasting station should be going live in 2 simple hours. So, we will be tuning into that, but before that, I've got some catch-up work to do. I still haven't done the Atlantis free quest, because I'm a lazy procrastinator. And, yeah, so we'll be clearing those out today, just, you know, in the lead up to the inevitable Olympus announcement. I will also take on this, so I'm pretty sure I did this already last year, so I really don't recall if I did this last year. I probably did, and it wasn't even last year, so what am I saying about I did this last year? But I'll still attempt it, you know, here, just to see what exactly to expect. It is a mixed class thing. Let me just allow non-event bonus craft essences here. And not max limit broken only? No. There we go. I need to press the proper buttons, you know. The proper buttons need pressed. But yeah, we'll do the challenge quest here just to see what exactly it entails. Right quick. Yeah. Probably, gosh, I remember being told it was something to do with a, ruler, so I think the best option here might be to just, you know, double Dante's Scotty might actually be the best one. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What do I want to go with here? Gosh. I don't even remember if it's a break bar battle or not, actually. You know, before we do that, though, while I'm thinking, let's go ahead and claim some various login stuff, because I haven't done an FGO stream in a while. Elden Ring's sort of taken precedence. So lots of logins, some Siegs, which gets me a rare prism, more login. Just lots and lots of login stuff. And a great many Siegs. Which are literally just rare prisms at this point, which, you know, I'll gladly take some free rare prisms. Login. I did get this from the shop. I did get this, from the Aeon Spring Breeze event. I never showed me getting this, but I did manage to pick this up towards the end of it there. The Queen Witch's Barley Drink, which is a, what is it called? Command Code. That's the word I was looking for. Command Code. Which is 300 HP for a single enemy and inflicts a poison for 1,000 points of damage when attacking with the engraved card. So, it's pretty much 2,700 points of damage. It's not the greatest, but I'm sure there are some builds that can, make use of it. And that is the shop almost cleared out. There was some more stuff hidden down here. That should be the shop fully cleared out. Yes. Okay. So now the shop is officially cleared. I do have some stuff to claim here, though. Various quartz fragment things. Kind of wish you could just claim all in one fell swoop, but oh well. I feel like the audio might be crackling a little bit as well here, so if that is the case, then I will try to fix it. How? I don't know, but I will still try. Why, oh why, Mashu, must you remind me of the trauma? Why? Okay. Pretty sure that's all the stalling I can really do before taking on this challenge quest. Let me get a quick drink, though. Delicious water. But yeah, I do think double Scotty Dante's might work, because I do recall people saying that this was a, ruler was in the fight, so I just need a Scotty here. I should probably just be searching under casters if I'm going to be looking for a Scotty. Hey, there's plenty of Scotties. Question is, which Scotty do I want? What does the CE do? I honestly don't... Wait, that's, this is a Valentine CE on her, isn't it? Yeah, not really needed. This one's... not really needed. Okay. Kind of looking for a fragment of 2030, you know? You know what? Let's bring Larvitar's Scotty alone, because why not? This was the team I was using to farm the silver currency. Okay. So, let's just reset the party here. This will be a good starting point. So we need double Scotty Dantes. This Scotty can possess, do I want her to have Fragment of 2030? I think the Bond CE, possibly. Welcome, Bra Memento. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. Just gearing up to do the challenge quest here before taking on the Atlantis, free quest, because I'm a massive procrastinator. I kind of want to save command seals just in case. Also, I totally feel like the audio is glitching out. I hope that's just me. And that the audio isn't actually glitching out. Is Reflector actually... No, I think Reflector may have crashed. Yeah, I think Reflector might be crashing here. Yeah, I need to reset Reflector here real quick. So let's... Oh yeah, it's totally crashed. Given the fact that the audio was persisting for a little bit after Reflector, totally crashed there. Okay, let's try this again. Getting leaves right now for Sieg. Sieg is a fairly solid unit. Sieg is a pretty solid unit to use, so, you know, good on you. I got multi-Siegs. I need to actually store the extra Siegs I've got now. That way I don't have to have him taking up extra space. Alright, hopefully resetting Reflector fixed the lag issues. The audio certainly doesn't sound as poor. I definitely need to upgrade my Reflector version as well, though. Okay, is that in good size and positioning? Looks to be the case. All right. So Dante's. I'm gonna start with K-scope. We'll do the basic K-scope strat here, I think, to start things off with. Bring in Waver as a backup with a CE. Or Star Bomb, rather. Golden captures the Carp. And this should be, hopefully, enough for the challenge quest. At the very least for the first try of it, because I honestly don't remember what this challenge quest consists of. From, like, 2 years ago, I think. So, yeah, we'll go with that uniform, and let's give it a shot here, you know? Let's see what we're gonna be up against. And then we'll probably level up Jason a little bit, because I'm procrastinator, and I totally haven't leveled up servants that have long since been in the league for level up order. And I have enough resources now, so you know, I can do that. At long last, I can do that. Alright. So, game, remind me what the heck I'm up against, 'cause I don't know. I know it's at least Amakusa, but there's probably more. beast. Oh, of course he would guts. Of course he would guts himself. True. I would use whatever team I used last year, but I completely forgot before stream to check exactly what I used last time. So, yeah. I could have done that, though, but I was a lazy bones, and it's probably going to cost me this run. Yeah, it cost me. Okay, I mean, it happens. It happens. It is what it is. At the very least, now I know what to expect. So, I think instead of K-Scope on Dante's, we go with the, let's see. George, I'm the bone of my stone. Exactly. Exactly. We'll go with this. Yep. That was indeed Amy there. Sadly, Seek will not be very useful for this. Sadly. 30 years in seclusion. Good lord. I would go mad. Mad, I tell you. Mad! Was this the one? No. I've got a lot of the afternoons at the fortress. I've got a lot of those. A lot of Sumanai CEs. And a lot of Mo. With her true father as well. But at Trifus, that should be enough. Honestly. Yeah, at Trifus will actually probably be exactly what I need to do for this. Yes, Mo deserves a better fate than what she got. You know, in Camelot. It's not her fault that she rebelled. It's Morgan's fault for, you know, pretty much programming that into her mind. Good lord. That's an NPC in a Pokemon game. Makes sense, you know, that checks out. That checks out standard NPC and Pokemon game behavior. Last action was to quit smoking. That indeed a good role model does make. Don't smoke, kids. If you need to get high on life. Which means something positive but not negative. Like, I don't know. Okay, this should be hopefully enough to generate NP. Hopefully. Two-turn? Possibly. Probably a two-turn here. You're not wrong, Marked. I think you were right. This is, Sorry, Austin, my brother. I cannot talk with you right now. I am streaming. Yeah, I literally don't think I need to worry about it right now. It's just my brother. But you know what? I will bring Waver in because I want to see that star number jump to 100. Let's make sure I swap out the support Scotty, though. So I don't lose the extra damage on the NP. Aww! It's stuck at 99! No! Where is my 100 stars? Curse you, developers, for locking me out of 100 stars. And if it's not developers' fault and it's instead the limitations of the application's fault, curse you, limitations of the application! Is there a point? Why not? No point. I just want to break 100 stars. Is that so much to ask? Is it so much to ask? I mean, it will eventually go on to YouTube. Just, you know, as soon... Well, it's probably not going to go on there anytime soon, actually. Because it's Elden Ring backlog until... Actually, it's probably going to be Elden Ring backlog for a while because... Good lord. The Elden Ring videos take up so much space. 10 Elden Ring VODs alone was almost 200 gigs of space. It's a good thing I checked my hard drive before streaming, because I had 1 gig free. I had 1 gig of hard drive space free before I started the stream, so I had to really quickly transfer 10 Elden Ring videos to a secondary drive that I have. It's ridiculous. I'm probably gonna have a whole, like, terabyte worth of Elden Ring videos by the time I actually finish the dang game. And challenge quest completed, 2 turns. Alright. So, I know the stream says Atlantis free quests, but I also have to, oh yeah, video files can get chonkers. Chonker video files. And wait, you didn't tell your PC actually crashed. Hot damn. But, yeah, I think I need to, finally start leveling up some servants, because I've got some free foes and everything. First, let's put away all these extra Siegs I've got laying around. Because I don't need these 5 extra Siegs. There we go. Alright. Just some general maintenance stuff. I honestly can't remember. Did I... I guess I did. When did these command codes go live? I honestly don't remember when those command codes went live. Luckily not running a game freed enough memory to delete some non-essentials, yeah. I mean, I'm just glad that, external hard drives are not stupidly expensive anymore. Because I've got a 3 terabyte one that I'm storing a lot of my stuff on. Alright, so go to the enhanced screen. I've got a lot of golden foes first. So let's do our golden foes onto Zhalter here. I've got a fair few of them burning holes in my pocket. And filter the not max level. Where is Zhalter? There is she. So let's see, that is how many of each? Hopefully equal. So 11 of each it should be. Fingers crossed that I didn't accidentally miss one. Okay, I did not accidentally miss any golden foes. Woo! Alright, so golden foes claimed. Filter the max level. And let's take out... Yeah, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. But next, we take out some foes. How many can I do? I can do 3, 4, 5. I can do 5 servant level ups here with the amount of foes I have. I need to start maintaining at least 1 set, though, because I'm going to, Galactic Override Command max out Summer Abbey as soon as I get her. Actually, I need to make sure I leave 2, because Castoria will also get the Supreme Galactic Override Command to instantly go to the top of the level up order. So I need to make sure I have 2 sets of foes, so I can level up 3 servants right now to max. Which, the current top of the list is Jason! So, Jason... Oh, I have extra servants that need... Hi, Chiron! I kind of forgot I had a spare you sitting around. Let's take care of that real quick. Again, I might have forgot. It's been like a few weeks since I streamed FGO, so... Yeah. Anyways, now, Jason... Jason... Oh, Jason... Where are you? I also apparently had some foes in my inventory. Well, you know, Jason, you get some stuff. Yeah, it is very odd seeing him with legs. It is, but, I mean, you know, he has the option to go between 4 legs and 2. You know? Maybe, think of it this way. With the 2 legs, he has a normal human stomach, so he probably can't eat as much, but, you know, he can probably get into a lot more places than with 4 legs. But if he really wants to pig out and just eat a lot of food, he can just go horse mode, and he has a big old horse stomach that he can eat food in as well. So it's a bunch of give and take there. Yeah, let's burn off these golden embers. I'm legitimately curious. Can I get a super or great suck here? Can I? No. Sadness, Jason. Sadness. That would have been great if I did, though. Alright, so Jason is the first one that we're going to max out. Hopefully I have enough for Jekyll as far as mats to level up his skills, since all skills go to 666. I should also probably look through everybody to make sure I've got everybody's skills to 666 as well. Question, who would be the fastest between Atalante, Achilles, and Chiron? Ascension, huh? Okay, Master, give me that change of clothes. I guess I feel a bit better. You just added a bunch of random wings to your outfit, Jason. And you got the skill Inspiration at Death's Door. Evade for 1 time for 1 turn, C-Star Gather Rate for 1 turn, and for 1 ally, and a decrease to your own defense. I honestly am not sure who is the legit fastest between them all. I think probably Achilles, if I had to guess, because he is, like, the fastest quote-unquote servant. But, of course, there are faster, as there is in Fate. There is no legit best of servant. Like, I think technically, very technically, Gil with the mana is faster than Achilles, since he can travel to different universes. Come on, next we're going to move on. But I think between that group, it's probably Achilles, because I'm pretty sure Atalante has lost a race before. Because I'm pretty sure, if my mythology remembrance is correct, I am pretty sure that Atalante did get married at some point. Which would mean that somebody did beat her in a race. So, yeah, this is fine. Can do a whole 0 miles per hour on his mount. You know, a lot of riders probably can't go very fast on their mounts, to be fair. Unless they propel them through other things. Like, Martha is technically a rider. I can't imagine that the Tarrasque can go very fast. But what if she punched the Tarrasque and then rode the Tarrasque? How fast would she be going then, you know? And that actually just makes me fear getting legitimately punched by Martha, because the Tarrasque is like mountain-sized, so if she can punch that with enough force to pretty much cause a meteor impact, her punches have to be devastating. Final ascension for Jason, I think. Yes, this is it. This is me at my prime. This will definitely prove that I'm a glorious hero, no matter what kind of battle I go into. He added a cape. Well, I'm going to fall back into the rear anyway. Of course. Leave everything to Heracles. You know, he's not wrong. I'm pretty sure Jason and Ilya would become fantastic friends. You know? And Beyblade, oh man, those were the days. Those were the days. Conquering the sea with friends B++, because I'm sure there are plenty of other servants that have the conquering the sea with friends skill at B rank, or even A rank. There's probably tons of servants with that skill. All allies attack and P gauge, crit strength, crit star drop rate for all allies associated with the Argo, except yourself. Ah yes, Jason, the ever self-deprecating servant. And now we go all silver. I mean, you know, it's the Naruto logic of things. Like, Naruto wears a garishly orange-colored jumpsuit, yet he is stealthy and strong, so maybe Jason wearing this gold with wings and everything. Maybe that's, you know, maybe that's something. Oh, I mean, Jason does have a good design, but Jason definitely grew to be a very likable character after the Olympus Lostbelt. Oh, gameplay? I haven't honestly used him, maybe except for in the Olympus Lostbelt. Honestly, I don't think I've used him outside of just fodder in the recent Amazonas event. I say recent when that's Lord knows how old at this point. But I mean, he definitely has a niche. And he has the unique position of being the lowest rarity Saber Servant, so there is that. So this should be the last of the basic stuff for Jason. Final Ascension. He is a king! The Argo is the best ship, and the Argonauts the best crew. Unlike me, who lived a hopeless and agonizing life, the thing I'm proudest of in my life was that I managed to assemble a great team. Aww. Don't you agree, Master? Aw, Jason, he really does care for all of his fellow Argonauts. I love that Medea Lily and, very clearly, Herc the Zerk are just in the background of his final ascension. That's glorious. Force Jason support in a no-win scenario. Yeah. You know, at least he's a great cheerleader in the climax of Atlantis. I was about to say Olympus, but we haven't gotten there quite yet. Tomorrow will be when Olympus finally reveals. You know what? This isn't much. Just use the golden embers. I'm gonna be forced to use them here soon anyway, so why not? I mean, it does sound like he cares for every member of the Argo. I think Medea just terrifies the heck out of him, you know? I'm pretty sure he's more scared of Medea than anything else. Okay, he's taken a lot of embers. Granted, they have mostly been silver, but that's beside the point. Pancakes out of Demon Pillars, he won't let us forget it. And I'm sure Abby is very happy that we will not forget that, you know? Abby and Medea must be great friends in Chaldea. One has endless pancakes, one has a bottomless stomach for pancakes. It's a match of friendship made in the stars. The stars. The stars. So delete the row with Jason, for Jason is done. And delete the photo for Jason, because Jason is done. There we go. And let's go ahead and skill up Jason and anyone else that's not 666. Who is the Chainsaw Girl again? I forgot. Chainsaw Girl? I'm at a blank as to who you're referencing here, honestly, Marked. I'm honestly at a bit of a blank. Okay, just make sure all servants are 666, that I haven't missed / neglected anybody. Jason, obviously. So I think all leveled servants are officially 666. Oh, Bunyan. You're talking about Bunyan. Paul Bunyan. Or at least the myth of Paul Bunyan. The concept of Paul Bunyan. The Rio concept of Paul Bunyan, rather, you know? Because that was more of a Rio crossover than it was a legit thing. Oh, for sure, for sure. I can definitely see it. I can see it. Alright, so this is some good levels on Jason. Looks like we will have all the mats to fully level him. What's up?
Zone for Caleb. Where was it? That zone? Let's roll to get that item. It's down there now. They opened it up. So you don't auto die anymore.
Oh, cool. Thanks for letting me know. Brother just telling me about something with Elden Ring. Apparently, in the most... Well, in the update before the most recent, because I guess they probably just patched it, they had added a death plane to a location that there was an item hidden down on, and they fixed that now, so you can go down there. So that's cool. I might have to research that. Small Mash is a good bean. You got wild responsibilities. Mashu is just a good bean in general. Mashu is the best. She is #1 amongst all waifus across all fandoms. Mashu will always be #1. Right, that is Jason 666 up. Let me make sure everybody else is at least 2s below the level cap here. Oh, let's see. Oh, Gawain and Sai, I've missed them. I did miss Gawain the Gorilla and Sai, aka Nintendo Switch-chan. I honestly can say I've never watched One Piece. It started airing like around the same time as Naruto was, and you know, when you're a kid and you just sort of jump on the bandwagon, and it was all the Naruto's better than One Piece, Naruto, so it was Naruto over One Piece for me. And nowadays it's just like, yeah, it's not stopped. There's just so much content to try and consume that I fear I would not get through it in any reasonable amount of time. You know? So, I'm probably never going to even get into One Piece. Okay, everybody is at least 2s. So that means Jekyll is next. I mean, you know, we did get the, we do have the sequel series, to Boruto's dad, called Boruto. You know, the classic anime of Boruto's dad got the sequel series, or rather, the classic anime Boruto got the prequel series years ago in Boruto's dad. Alright, so it was Jekyll next. He is an assassin, I think. Isn't Bleach, like, getting a, sequel or something, I want to say? I do recall vaguely hearing about that. That Bleach was getting a sequel or something along those lines. But I mean, I do like that. A lot of people might complain, but I like that a lot of the more modern anime and manga are getting a lot more like limited things. They're not beating a dead horse, you know? Like, My Hero Academia is going to be ending here before too long. So, I mean, it's good. My Hero Academia is definitely a good story, but I'm glad that they're not going to beat a dead horse with it by keeping it, by having it continue onwards, even though they very well could do so. Danmachi will have a defined ending. I feel like it's probably just because they didn't start off, a lot of the modern times anime and manga didn't start off as just straight manga. They started off as light novels or web novels, which had a conclusion before being turned into light novels. So they have a more defined ending, whereas the One Piece authors just still going. You know? So I like that it has a defined end point, you know, in mind. Because, granted, I will confidently say that I hope Dragon Ball never ends. Because, you know, Dragon Ball aired before I grew up. Dragon Ball Z was apparently done by the time I was growing up, but it didn't fully air over in the US until, like, I was a teenager. Dragon Ball GT aired while I was a teenager. Actually, probably pre-teenage. Yeah, I would say actually pre-teen probably for GT. And then there was the occasional movie drop. But then they released Super, and the world goes wild. You know? I know that's a common meme, that people hope that isn't the, final message of One Piece, or that it's the friends we make along the way, or whatever. Or that it's a dream. Dream ending idea... I don't know where it started, but, like, for the longest time, a lot of, I guess, media in general has had the whole idea of, oh, it was a dream all along, sort of thing, and, like, it had to have originated somewhere where that was the case, and I just really don't understand what would the appeal of that ending be. The clocks of condemnation, I can feel them ticking inside of me. Because, like, that's such a cop-out, you know? Like, the first time I even heard of the dream ending theory was, like, excuse me, back when Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows hadn't even been announced, how people were theorizing, oh, this is all just a dream made up in Harry's head, you know, a way of escapism to escape his abusive relatives or whatever, you know? Or I guess Pokemon. Although Pokemon is another good example of a series that has been going on for a long time, that probably should have ended and might. The Pokemon anime, you know. Definitely getting some final Ash Ketchum series vibes from the most recent Pokemon anime, you know? Definitely getting some end of series vibes from him. Though, to be honest, they could have ended it, or at least started to wind down towards the ending, all the way back in X and Y. Not really. From what I understand, the new Pokemon anime is like a direct continuation of everything, essentially. Like, we have all of Ash's old Pokemon, he's the confirmed Alolan League champion, all of his old companions are mentioned, you know. I don't know, I feel like they are real... It really does feel like they are gearing up to a proper finale for Ash Ketchum's story with the Pokemon anime. I guess it's, like, even in Japan, it's not like Pokemon X and Y or anything like that. It's just Pokemon. I was talking, so I didn't see what Jekyll just said there. I mean, maybe to a degree. But, like, there's just that sense of finality when it's not like Pokemon Best Wishes. It's just a return to form with the original, and it's just called Pokemon. You know? There's definitely a feeling of finality, but again, I definitely feel like they could have definitely ended Ash's story a while ago. Like, if he had won the Kalos League, they could have still had him go to Alola, but rather than him join a trainer school when he is, like, probably, obviously, given the fact that he was the Alolan League champion, probably the most successful trainer on the whole frickin' islands, you know? It could have been him, like, helping to establish the gyms with, and how the gym challenge can blend with the trials system, and then it could still cap it off in, like, an Alolan League tournament where he becomes the first Alolan League champion because, you know, maybe he couldn't be a Kalos League champion because of all the devastation or whatever that took place in Kalos with the Zygarde incident and all that. I don't know. They could have definitely had a more note of finality more recently. I think I'm literally describing Blue and Sun and Moon. I think I am, honestly. Now that you mention it, I think I am indeed describing that, aren't I? But yeah, they could have had him take on that kind of role. You know, sort of a wind down to the end. He's established himself as winning a league. Now he's establishing himself creating a league and being the champion of a league. And then Pokemon Journeys can just be what Journeys is, except, you know, it's more of a build-up to his final arc of everything, you know? But I mean, don't get me wrong, while the early Alola days were definitely rough, like Sun and Moon, the anime, it was definitely rough at the beginning. I didn't like the change in animation style compared to X and Y, because I honestly think... Hang on. Yes, it's alright. Calm down. Even if Hyde takes over, you alone, I won't no matter what. New interlude and scale self-medication D for crit strength and crit strength as Hyde increased further. But, yeah, I didn't... I will be the first to admit I was not a fan of the change in animation style with the Sun and Moon. You know, X and Y definitely was a bit more of a crisp and clean animation. It made Ash look mature, except for the fact that he was short as heck. I mean, come on. Make Ash taller. Unless you're just saying Alon was a freaking giant of a dude, you know? Like, when they shake hands at the end of the Kalos League, it's like, Ash doesn't even come up to Alon's chest, I think. It's ridiculous. I mean, I kind of feel like it is established he is technically past 11. Heck, it is for sure established, because at the very least, I remember in the old Pokemon movies, there was at least a couple of specials that celebrated Ash and Pikachu's anniversary on the journey together. In fact, I want to say that was in the Pokemon 2000 movie. There was a, like, short beginning piece that was all about Ash setting up a celebration for his and Pikachu's being together for one whole year, which technically is Ash's birthday, you know. So, I mean, I guess there has been an interview done with the creator of Pokemon that stated that the reason that Ash doesn't seem to grow up is that he wants to capture the eternal feeling of adventure, you know, the endless spring or endless summer or something. Since I've been longing for a night's darkness. I missed the first line of him completely here. Despise light, hate the sun, I live in the night alone. Well then, Jekyll, I don't like you then. Because I am the sun. Jeez, Jekyll, he doesn't like me, clearly. If he doesn't like the light, then he must hate me. I must be a terrible master candidate for Jekyll here. Very, very clearly, I'm a terrible master candidate. Alright. I'm very close to running out of embers. If memory serves, it's like 350 to 400 embers to max out a 5-star servant, I want to say. How many do I have in reserve? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8. Show me a servant planner here. And while I'm doing this, I am going... Wait, I need to take out the other 50. The other 50 pack here. There we go. Just any 5-star servant. Altoria, who I refuse to call Altria. I refuse to call her Altria. Okay, so it's 450 embers non-associated. So if I plan on maxing out Abby and Castoria, I need at least 900 in reserve. How many do I have in my second archive, though, is the question. I need to check that. I need to check my second archive here. Artoria is superior. And I mean, Artoria just sounds better. Like, when you hear Artoria, you think that is how... That is, like, the female version of Arthur, is Artoria. But Nasu, the... Gosh, what is Nasu's represented by? I know he's represented by something, I just can't remember what the heck he is represented by. It's like a vegetable, I think, people use to refer to Nasu. I can't remember what people refer to Nasu as, but he's just so insistent. Oh, it's Altria, but it's Artoria. And in fact, I'm pretty sure in Unlimited Blade Works, it's Artoria as well. So, you know, we have the support of Unlimited Blade Works at our side. Ooh. I don't think I've got enough dust to 666 hide here. Or Jekyll, rather. I think I've only got enough to 555 him. test this. I feel like I'm going to be a little bit short on the old dust. How short, though, is the question. So that'll be 7. That'll put me down to 29. I'm going to be 10 dust short from being able to 10 Jekyll here. Well, that's quite unfortunate. Exactly. Sometimes the creator is wrong, you know? Look no further. Or sometimes the creator just gives unnecessary information, like J.K. Rowling, who, before plumbing was invented, wizards literally just vanished their waste. Like, come on, J.K. Rowling. You don't need to say that kind of stuff. That's gross. We didn't need to know that. That is not the deep lore we asked for with regards to Harry Potter. We just need to know how to create a Horcrux. I might have enough golden embers in reserve, actually. I might have enough golden embers in reserve. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's tough to say if I've got enough golden embers in reserve here. Really tough to say. Okay, so I can't proceed any further with the level up order because I'm lacking dust, and I'm pretty positive Ozzy requires dust. Let's delete Jekyll's row, though. Let me see here. So go to the planner again, and look up Ozzy. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna start the Atlantis free quest clearing, because that's what the stream is called, and I haven't done any. Okay, just literally 8. That's fairly good. Imaginary Sea. It's, of course, a mixed node. Hey, Draconic, welcome to the stream. How be things? You know what, let's get bond boosting here. Reset the lineup here, and we'll go to the general farming squad, I think. This was for another challenge. Oh, right, this was the attempt at the, what's-his-face challenge quest, the, most recent guy. Metal... Odysseus. Yeah, that was the Odysseus. Farming squad. Will this work out well? Probably not. You know what? Why do I have random squad in squad 4? I really don't remember building this squad. Okay. But I could probably use it. So, let's do Arash in the front for the boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Emiya in second position with a K-scope of his own. And then bring Gil in on the back line with that. And then, let's see, who needs some bonding? I'm very close to max bonding, everybody, at least. Okay, this should hopefully work. Doing good. Got a new duo overlay made today, plus got a list of PS1 games and a description for them for a possible April Fool's stream. April Fool's is coming up soon, isn't it? I've completely forgotten that April Fool's is, like, literally next week. Good lord. I feel like this, I don't know why, but it feels like this year is just flying by, you know? Is it just me, or is this year legitimately just flying by? Because, like, we're already almost through April. Or March, rather. It's almost April, would be the proper way to phrase that, I guess. There's Ozzy. Okay, Ozzy might not need dust, but he does need chains. I'll have to check that. Alright. But this should hopefully be a relatively easy node. Sure, it's the Atlantis Lostbelt, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Arash clears first wave, no issues. Go Arash, go. I need to look up the twins. That just occurs to me. I should probably look up the twins to see what kind of stuff I'm going to need for them here soon. Because that is the plan for tomorrow's stream at the start. Is going to be rolling for some twins. A lot of people feel like that soon after a series of things about to come out soon. Yeah. Exclude Ozzy. So, show me all servants, and then just start scrolling down until we hit the twins. Being very careful to not scroll too far so I don't get spoiled. The twins! Dioscuri twins. Oh, hello. Well, I don't think Gilgamesh is gonna be necessary for the final wave here. Going forwards, I think I might want to use King Hassan. Yeah, something tells me I need to use King Hassan for this final wave. Show me 666ing the twins. Okay, that's better. I still don't know about this. The Divine Spirit Pulse Orb, which literally has 3... Okay, it has more than... It has a lot of servants that need stuff from it. Okay, never mind. So, total all. Babbitt? Okay, must be Spiriton costumes. What do I get from this? QP so far. Gil still managed it. Surprisingly, I wasn't paying attention to how he did it, but he did it! Well done, Gil. I have no idea how you did it, but you did it. Yeah, let's just use some of these excess fruit. And instead of Gil, let's bring in King Hassan. You know, nothing wrong with the old King Hassan. Nothing wrong with him. I need to figure out which of the twins is named which. Because I need to establish which of the twins is in a possible waifu candidate, you know? Since, you know, most female servants get into the list eventually. Except for the children ones. They do not. They are in the Daughtering category. So... Dioscuri is the name of them. Dioscuri. Do a Google search on it and see what I get as my results. Twin gods of Saint Elmo. It's fire. Oh. St. Elmo's fire. I only saw St. Elmo there. I was about to say, since when did Elmo become a saint? Oh, gosh. Though, to be fair, Elmo is awesome. You know. I have fond memories of Elmo. Very, very fond memories. He was my first toy ever, Elmo. So he shall always hold a special place in mine heart. I'm pretty sure this is going to be overkill on King Hassan's part, but I'm kind of curious as to how much. No, it wouldn't be until death. You know, his tickle would introduce a special status condition, Befriended. Yeah, he would be able to inflict the Befriended status condition or something like that. Because Elmo does not kill. No, Elmo does not kill. Okay, have I even seen what I could get from this as yet? No, there's still 6 drops I don't know of. Oh, jeez. I've got an hour to clear out all of these things, so I need to pick up the pace. Dioscuri. Castor and Pollux. Oh, Okay, so the source I'm reading says they're brothers. So, did FGO do the standard FGO thing with one of the twins here? Yeah, I think FGO did the classic thing with the twins here. One of them underwent one of the rules of the internet. I have no idea which one, though. The rules of the internet, J6. The rules of the internet. Apparently, the Dioscuri twins, Castor and Pollux, in proper mythology, were both dudes. And very clearly in FGO, one of them's a female. I have no idea which one, though. I'm currently looking through their FGO, or the Fate Grand Order fandom page for them to find out if I can't see. Alright, let's see if this is enough for a King Hassan blast. See if I can avoid the first one. I also need to see where the heck I get these divine spherical vein things. Okay, I do not need to do the guts skill. Hey, how much does 10 kilos convert to, you know, in pounds, out of curiosity? Can somebody tell me how much 10 kilos is in pounds? Okay, so it's a Olympus exclusive drop. Good to know. We'll probably see about lambda-ing this one. Yeah, the lambda shuffle should be good for this one here, so replace you with lambda and drop the K-scope on you. Okay. Did reflector just crash? I think reflector... Yep, reflector just crashed. Okay. Reboot reflector. I really need to see about upgrading to the latest version of reflector. But that would involve purchasing it. But I mean, it's not like I'm bad on money. I should probably just purchase. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking up here. 10 kg to LB. 22 pounds. So, I'm looking at their bio. The twins are the exact same height. The male twin weighs 22 pounds more than his sister. Exact same height, but 22 pounds heavier. That's like a massive difference. I know they're twins, but they don't have to be the exact same height to light works. Or, it's lasagna now, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's now lasagna, I think. Well, let's see here. So they are, let's start this node here while I'm looking this up. So, according to their bio, they are both 175 centimeters to feet. So, centimeters, they are both 5'7". So they are both taller than me. Oh, hang on. Move that off there. Height, weight chart. So they are both 5'7" and 175 kg, I think it was. No, 57 kg. So they are both 5'7" at 125 pounds. Let's do this real quick. And did it. So 5'7" and 125 pounds. I'm gonna go to a height weight chart here. So at 5'7", whichever one the male twin is underweight. The male twin is underweight for 5'7". Yeah. He is a good... Yeah, he's underweight. Okay, that's kind of sad. But, you know, he clearly needs to eat his vegetables more. I guess not his vegetables, he just needs to eat more in general. This was not a good setup for Lambda, though. Not a good setup in the slightest. Did not get good art cards. Oh, I know. I know. I am not scrawny in the slightest bit. I need to lose weight, honestly. I really do need to lose some weight. But it's it's something I'm working on. It's why I'm setting up an area to do VR stuff. I think I'm roughly the same. Last I checked, I'm about 40 pounds overweight. Close, I think. I know I'm not... Well, actually... I know I'm not above 30 BMI, which is considered obese. But I'm technically close to it. That's why I've been, you know, working on it. Youthful horsemen, taking forms of actual horses. So the twins are also horses. Interesting. They are a double-class servant. Okay, I think it is Pollux, isn't it? Castor is no longer divine, but he is divine, but Pollux is divine. That's just weird. That's kind of weird. Honestly. And just keep with this. So this setup will work. I just need a I just need to get some better RNG. This still isn't the greatest setup, though. While a Lambda Blast is good, I need the other two to get some NP gen. Dang it. The only bad thing I can say about Castor and Pollux is that their ascensions really aren't that creative from the looks of it. Like, the difference between Stage 1 and Stage 2 looks to be a cape on Castor and a longer skirt on Pollux, maybe? Let me see. Yeah, no, it's not a longer skirt. They both get capes for their second ascension. Both Castor and Pollux get capes for their second ascension. And that's it. That's not much of an ascension artwork. Meanwhile, their third ascension, they gain... Okay, their third ascension, they gain a little bit of armor and some blue shurikens, it looks like, as well, start to float around them. And their final ascension... That's nice. The final ascension of them is nice, you know. Needs more Pollux in the final ascension, though, I'll say. Disc, then. Yep, 1 hour till the video, Outlaw. I've got it opened up in YouTube as well, because once it starts, I'm going to transition over to that and react to the stream. But yeah, the final ascension definitely needs more Pollux than Caster. Or at the very least, should have had Caster be the one that's upside down, not Pollux. But I mean, they look nice as servants. It's all going to be a question of personality. You know, at the very least in their battle sprites, Pollux is the one in the front lines, so, you know, that's good. It all depends on the personality of Pollux to determine where she falls in the waifu categories. Indeed, indeed, indeed. It will all depend on the personality and story, Stanley. The story, Stanley. I still need to make a Stanley's Parable playthrough eventually. Because I booted it up once, and then I haven't booted up again because there's some sort of achievement for not booting it up, and then not playing a game for like 5 years. And I wanted the Let's Play to start off with me getting that achievement. But I kind of get busy. I mean, so does a lot of servants. Technically, Jolter for sure was an antagonist. Aresh technically was an antagonist. Yeah. So, at least 40% of the top tier in the waifu category were antagonists at one point or another. Mashu has never and probably will never be an antagonist. Melt, you know, Melt's story, she has not and will likely never be an antagonist. And XA has not, but may be an antagonist in the future. You know, it depends on what Saber Wars 3 will contain. It all depends on the mystery of Saber Wars 3. Well, yeah, I mean, this is going to be sort of a first impression interview with Olympus for Pollux. Olympus will be the first impression interview for the initial ranking, so she's probably not going to be in the top tier, but, you know, she could still place, you know? She could still place. I mean, you're not wrong. There was a bit of a first impression in Lostbelt 1, but I mean, that's kind of what got her on the radar, admittedly. You know, cool design. The fact that shares literally the most freaking skills passives in the game is an awesome thing. Plus, you know, I mean, I don't necessarily need another single target saber that is 5-star. Technically, if I do get the Dioscuri twins, then I will have a single target 5-star saber of every class at that point. That'll be nice. Hecate Island. Okay, this is easy. This one, I'm just gonna stick with the Melt Shuffle here, I think. Now, let's do Outlaw. He's here, so we'll bring Outlaw along. 2 different classes in one, but Pollux is class take priority in the summon. So, in other words, Pollux is the supreme one in between the twins. That's good to know. That is good to know. You know? But yeah, I just can't wait for Olympus in general. It's gonna be fun! I hope it's not a monster, but it probably is insofar as length and difficulty. Because Olympus is gonna take over streaming for a while. I know at the very least tomorrow and Friday I'm going to be streaming Olympus. At the very least tomorrow and Friday, with tomorrow... excuse me. With tomorrow also being the roll stream for Olympus. Mainly for the twins. Saturday will not be anything because D&D is Saturday. Sunday, it depends on how my voice is doing. Because I have been starting to get some vocal strain with how much I've been streaming lately. So I might take a break on Sunday from streaming, which, if that's the case, then just next week, you know, will be more Olympus. But I do know that I have a lot of off-stream stuff I need to, like, BDSP, I still need to frickin' do the farming of EVs for the team for the final bit. Legends Arceus, I've done the research, and apparently they have changed the way outbreaks work. You can no longer reset outbreaks, I guess. So, essentially, the only way I'm gonna see a shiny Zorua / Rufflet is by clearing out outbreaks, so... yeah, it's all a post-game feature now with the massive mass outbreaks or something. Well, technically no, because massive mass outbreaks, which is a post-game thing, is an easier method of doing it, but again, that's post-game, and I want my team ready before the post-game. But I have put enough effort into it that at this point, what's probably going to happen is... since it will likely be a little while before I get back to Legends Arceus, what likely is going to happen is, in my free time, I'm going to periodically just keep farming for, oh no, plenty of people care about the shinies, about the post-game shinies, dude. That's why the shiny charm is essentially a post-game item, because they're hoping that the Pokemon in Legends Arceus will be transferable to other games, but... I digress. But what essentially is going to be is, in the off time, it's going to be on Legends Arceus, farming outbreaks of Zorua and Rufflet to see if I can't get a shiny to spawn, and the second I do get a shiny to spawn, saving the game and stopping that there. BDSP is going to be EV training to get the last bit of the squad up the rest of the way, which... isn't going to be that hard, really. I'm pretty sure I'm done with speed training. It's just attack. So, it is the Prince, Eve, and J6. Prince, Eve, J6, and Andy that I'm training attack EVs on. Zahak and Velvet need Spec Attack EVs, and Velvet needs Spec Defense EVs before all EV training is done. And I'm like halfway through the Attack EV training, so that's almost there at least. It's just a matter of stopping my procrastination and actually just sitting down and doing it. Oh no, I'm 5% short! How did I not realize I was 5% short on NP charge? Oh, this is worst case scenario. All the shorts. I wasn't paying attention and I... gosh darn it. She does have some fine legs, you know. There we go. Now I'm at full NP charge. Overcharged slaughter. Double arts buff slaughter this Chimera. There we go. Almost a bad time is resolved. Yeah, I could probably switch out Emiya for somebody else to be getting bond points. I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Yeah. He's just kind of eating up bond points uselessly here. We'll go Outlaw, since I still need to rely on that. Emiya, you're being replaced with... Who's not Bond 5 yet? Ozymandias. Okay, let me see here. So I'm actually going to look. So, Olympus is now. Alright, Mark, thanks for stopping by, man. It was nice talking to you, nice chatting, and hope to see you at some point during the Olympus streams, because Fate is going to be taking the channel over for the next few days worth of streams until Olympus is completed. April might have... I'm looking at the future events list here, and it's looking like outside of Olympus, April might be a bit of a dead week, a dead month. May is when we get Gouda Gouda rerun, as well as the Requiem crossover. So they might move Gouda Gouda up, perhaps? It's hard to say. Gotta avoid spoilers. Hey, completely understandable. Completely understandable, you know? Granted, if you make a good pace, then probably after Saturday, you'll probably pass me by. Because I only have a limited... Tomorrow is not going to be a super long stream because I do have work on Friday. But Friday might be a longer FGO stream. I'm hoping to get a good amount of the story done then. But I also read along with the story, so I tend to cut a very slow pace with story-based stuff. I'm anticipating it probably at least 5 streams to beat Olympus. Probably. But it could be shorter, it could be longer. I'm hoping it's not any longer than 5 streams, because... Good lord. Oh, I got a lot of theories and ideas, too. I am so convinced Romani has been resurrected as an angel of God, and that's why he cannot disobey, because God put the restrictions on him in the first place, and that's why when he was King Solomon, he seemed so emotionless, because, you know, he was under strict emotional suppression from God, and now that he's become an angel, he's under that stricter suppression again. And you can't say no, because we have not gotten any angel theories with regards to the Fateverse. Like, we know God exists in the Fateverse. A lot of mysteries are incanted upon with his power, but we do not know anything about the greater lore of who God is in the Fateverse, you know? There's still so much we don't know about him. So much! Alright, let's go with the previous build of Arash, and then Emiya with K-Scope, and we need a rider. Let's see, who's a good single target rider that is not max bombed yet? You know what, let's go Jalter. Let's go Zergru Jalter. I haven't used her in a while. This should be fine. Get your desperate, but shush. You can't silence me forever! Oh, it's not on your menu to hear theories. Fair, I guess. Fair. Good gracious. I just looked at how this year was for JP. Technically, the events that dropped this year were 2020 for JP. In June, they literally only had the summer rerun and an interlude campaign. Holy cow. They did not have a lot going on in June of 2020 in JP. That has to be like the deadest month I've seen in a long time for FGO. Questions like, did Sherlock exist, must never be answered. I personally do believe Sherlock did exist at some point or another. You know? I am a personal belief that he did exist at some point. It just makes sense. I go too overboard with theories sometimes. I can be passionate, I can admit that. I will freely admit I can be fairly overly passionate about those kinds of things. I can indeed. Heh. I feel like that's a straight up lie. Ooh, that was not a good showing there, Emiya. Well, that's kind of annoying. Dang nabbit, Emiya, you were supposed to KO the Sphinx, not let it live. And this last wave's a bunch of sabers as well. Jolter... so it's not going to be a Jolter show for the last wave. Yeah, it can't be a Jolter show for this last wave, unfortunately. I'm going to need an AoE here. Lostbelt 6 will blow my mind. Oh, man. I mean... I'm already ready to be disappointed with my servant predictions based on what you guys have told me. I'm already ready to not get Fairy Knight, Percival. Who else did I say? Gosh, I honestly can't remember all my predictions for the Lostbelt 6 servants other than Fairy Knight, Percival. Kazura drop, that was another prediction. Because I know Oberon is the thing. Difficulty scale and plot. I'm always up for a challenge. That reminds me. I need to be wary of when exactly Zeus's fight is with Olympus. I need to remember to be extremely wary for when Zeus' fight is, because I promised the Kronos slot machine that I would utterly humiliate Zeus in FGO when the boss fight happened. Yes, I did promise the slot machine that I would do that. And you two are nuts. Lancelot is... You guys were clearly traumatized by the Grand Carnival. Lancelot and Dangerous Beast traumatizing poor Mashu. You two have both clearly been traumatized as well. This should hopefully work. I just need Emiya to hit harder. But I'm also trying to think. Well, I'm gonna first... I don't know what class Zeus is. I need to think of what the most humiliating method of defeating Zeus would be. He's a ruler. I need to think of what is the most humiliating way to defeat Zeus. He's a ruler. I could Unga Boonga Zerker with Herc, the son beating the father. But what way would appease Kronos? What way of beating down Zeus would appease Kronos? You think with Jason? That might be a little... That could be tricky, but... It depends. When I see Zeus, I need to make note. When the Zeus Lostbelt fight happens, I need to see what I'm up against, like if he's got any passives, any break bars, and the like, and I need to retreat from that fight instantly so I can plan a humiliation team. I need to plan the humiliation of Zeus. Herc being Zeus wouldn't appease him because Kronos did that to his dad, and Zeus did that to his dad. Dang it, Emiya, why didn't you do it? You even had Gil backing you up, Emiya. Come on, man. So probably not Herc, then. It'd be like continuing the cycle. So, in other words, I need to be like Kratos and have the cycle end here. Gotcha, gotcha. Jason is a possibility. Canis? I don't think I'm gonna get Canis. Unless Canis shares a banner with the twins, but even then, she's not likely to be leveled up. If I had Charlotte leveled up, there could be a bit of irony with that. If I had Charlotte leveled. Go with the Mango. The weakest servant defeating the God of Gods. That is indeed a bit of humiliation there, J6. I like the way you think. That is indeed a bit of humiliation tactic there. Use the weakest servant to defeat the God of Gods. But I mean, the only issue with it is very technically the Mango has class advantage. I mean, that's his title. That's more Zeus's title, is the God of the Gods. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is like a legitimate title of Zeus. Let's start this. Zeus. The chief Greek deity, the ruler, protector, and father of all gods and humans. He is the king of the gods of Mount Olympus. So, whereas Gila is the king of heroes, Artoria is the king of kings, Iskandar is the king of conquerors, Zeus is the king of gods. Yeah, Hades is better. Hades is the better god, you know. Sure, the game Hades probably helped a lot of people's interpretation of that, but, you know, oh well. But Angry Mango. I will admit, I'm not really sure on the playstyle of Angry Mango. Like, I know his NP is like a self-sack NP that deals true damage, and it's one of the few ways you can actually properly injure God Juna during that one instance you face him. I know it's one of the few ways you can legitimately do damage to him. I mean, isn't that like the case with most death gods? At the very least, Ereshkigal seems to have a fairly similar story to that. You know? Got stuck with a job she didn't want, but ended up being the best at it. He does percent of damage he took that turn to all opponents. It depends on his NP level. I'm pretty sure I've got him NP 5. So I don't think NP level's too big of an issue. I'll need to look into the Angry Mango strats here. Because you put the idea in my head of the weakest servant beating the god of the king of gods. That idea is now lodged in my brain space. I'm pretty sure I hope he's leveled up. I mean, this is the last of this zone. I need to see if my Angry Mango is leveled up. I want to say he is. Want to. But I'm not 1000% positive. Angry Mango? Please Please show me that you're leveled up. I have 4 things left to do. That's going to be... I've got less than half an hour to do it. Quickest way would be formation. And Spirit Origin List. Not by acquisition, by level. Angry Mango. Okay, Angry Mango is indeed leveled up. 666. NP4. He's only NP4. Wow. I could have swore I had an NP5 Angry Mango. I could have swore I had an NP5 Angry Mango. Oh well. I'll figure it out. But current plan of attack is Angry Mango Oonga Boonga Zeus. I will be right back because I actually have to use the restroom here. So I'm going to run an ad here while I use the bathroom. I will be back within 3 minutes, hopefully. And load ad, load ad. It's loading. Alright. That was a quick one. And it's back. Just gotta wait for the last minute to pass on the ad. And then we can resume things. Move the microphone a little closer. While I'm waiting, let's check. Yeah, 23 minutes. I've got 23 minutes to do all this. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And 55 seconds. Forty seconds. Do I have to stay on this to keep the second countdown going? I doubt it. Either I'm scrolling through Reddit very fast, or time is just going super slow. I don't know. Could be both. It could be in a time dilation field, I guess. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back. Ads should be done at this point, so let's continue. I did just see your suggestion there, J6, about using MASH to beat him, and that is another idea. But the question is, would using Mashu to beat him down be humiliating for him, you know? That is the main point, though. I don't want to just beat him. I want to humiliate Zeus. Because if I humiliate Zeus, then maybe, just maybe, the Kronos slot machine will bless me with a jackpot. That is my main motivation in wanting to humiliate Zeus. Is to get some extra jackpot winnings. Or rather, a jackpot winnings from a Kronos slot machine. And I promised it, you know. I like to keep my promises, so... You know. Are you nearly there? Yeah, you're nearly there, Artemis. Alright. Why did I grab Lambda? I meant Dante's. Sorry, Lambda. Drop this off you. Pence? Yeah, this will be fine. Double Dante Scotty should be good. Get a superior lightning god. I don't think there's currently one in FGO. Well, this isn't the Avengers that I was promised to be fighting. I should hopefully still blast through them, though. Hopefully. I did. And I got a good charge. That's good. At least. That's good. Spriggan. Ugh. I hate Spriggans. They're large, annoying, and get everywhere. And they crit like a beast. Come on, Dante's. Good, good. Good, Dante's good. That does mean the second wave is going to be somewhat dependent on Dante's crits, though. And that's a little annoying. But from here, it should be a steady blast. I feel like my internet might be slowing / crashing right now. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, that worked decently. Yeah, MASH might be the one that I completely and totally destroy Zeus with. I'm not sure just yet. It's currently in between MASH and the Angriest Mango, with other potential contenders out there. Who they are right now, I have no idea. I'll figure it out. Mainly, depending on how the fight is, because if it's a multi-break bar fight, I'm probably not going to be able to even use Angry Mango to get the job done. Just because he's mainly useful for single bar things. But all depends. Oh gosh, I forgot to boost. I forgot to give Dante's the freaking quick card boost. I'm a dum-dum. Holy crud. I get distracted. I forgot to do that. Second verse. Different than the most recent. I don't know. I can't rhyme right now. I'm embarrassed. Also, I'm very much doubting I'm going to get through all of these before the stream starts, because it's got 15 minutes left, I want to say. Maybe it kind of depends on what the remainder of the nodes look like. Kind of depends. Okay, that's better. Okay, this looks like a decent Dante's move. So yeah, that's definitely a good Dante's move. I will not need to do anything else extra. And easy peasy, final wave. Do not crash on me, Reflector. Do not. I don't need to go through that process. And just keep pushing forwards. Oh, excuse me. Just keep going forwards and forwards and forwards forever and over and over. Just focus, clear as fast as we can, so that we can hopefully get this done before the stream. It's gonna be rough, but hopefully I can get it. Just need some crits from Dante's, or you know what? Let's do this. There we go, crits guaranteed now. Dante, stop laughing maniacally and just go faster! this is the last one of this one. 3 more nodes, I think, were left after this. Although, it would not surprise me if a 4th node surprise wakes up. Dust! Ooh, I need dust. I need 9 more dust now. Unless I've gotten some dust already and I haven't paid attention. Which is a very, very real possibility. Of course, there is another Thanatos Island, of course. Of course. Altar of Death. I'm gonna just see if I can Unga Bunga with Dante's Double Scotty here at this point. Please, Dante's, have enough oomph to push through. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get this all done before the broadcast starts. Hopefully not the greatest card setup, but it'll work, I hope. Come on, Dante's, blast through them all. Good, good, good. And we got just enough to get another NPL, so Dante's Unga Bunga should be good here. Probably don't need to use his other skill. Okay, so this should work. Get through this one, maybe another one. It's gonna takes like 2 minutes per. I don't think I'll be able to even get through it. Another one. It's gonna leave me with 3. Dang nabbit! I shouldn't have goofed off around as much as I did at the beginning of stream. I'm regretting that now. I'm regretting the goofing off at the beginning of stream now. It's my own fault, I guess. It's my own fault. This is not a good card setup. Let's pop this just to be safe. Just to be safe. Do-do-do. Okay, I'll get this one done, but don't think we'll get much beyond this, unfortunately. And it's gonna be a waste of some AP, but oh well. Yeah, after this run, I think I'm just gonna go to the wait screen for the broadcast station, stop recording, just keep the stream running, and make sure everything's good. And do this to be safe. Security deposit or whatever I'm gonna call it. I don't know. And there we go. I think I'll literally have like 2 minutes or less by the time this fully goes through. There we go. That should be this one done. And there we go. So, just 3 islands left to do. Probably a 4th. There's probably going to be something in there or over there, but I'll worry about that later. This is going to be the end of the basic part of the stream. I will not be throwing the rest of this on recording because I'm pretty sure I'll get copyright struck if I do. So, for those just watching this as a video, I hope you enjoyed the video. Olympus will be probably already fully aired by the time this actually goes up, so I hope you enjoyed Olympus. I'm looking forward to enjoying Olympus myself, but I'm going to end recording here. The stream will keep going, and I'm just going to react to the broadcast station. So, for the YouTube people, see you next time. And